Hello, my name is Mike Reed. Today is March 2nd, 2023. And what I'm doing today is going to give you the rundown for Manitowoc ice machine training classes for the month of March. This will not be all of the classes because the video will be too long. I'm going to split this up into two. But for all you people in Maryland, I included that one in this video. So Maryland and Houston are going to be mentioned twice. So if you hear that, it isn't the same video. It's just that I'm giving you that information twice. So we're going to start off with this one. And once again, if I didn't say it earlier, my name is Mike Reed, and what I do is I inform people about training information in the commercial appliance industry. So mainly is geared to new people, but it's really for everyone in the industry. So here we got on the here we go on the 6th. So Eric is giving a class in Green Bay, Wisconsin. All right. All right, now we're going to move down to that was the 6th, and then on the 7th, Tom Lee with National Equipment Corporation. All right. In Salt Lake City, Utah, they're giving their class. So that is for the 7th. So you're going to want to email. Let's see here. Yeah, you're going to want to email Lane at nationalequipmentcorp.com. All right, next. All right, next we're going to go South Carolina. So Jim Ballantyne is going to give you a class in Greenville, South Carolina. So you're going to want to email them. So both of these people work for Baker. So J Ballantyne at bakerdistribution.com. J Ballentine at BAKERDIST.com. Now I'm spelling his out because he seems to cover quite a few locations. So that's a good one to have. Mm-hmm. Next up, this is also for the 7th. All right, so in Wisconsin, Eric is giving a class. All right, so it's going to be at Don Stevens, Don Stevens, KEICKERT at Don STEVENS.com. All right, so that is for Wisconsin. I don't know how many people I have watching me in Wisconsin. So next, also on the 7th, so March is a very busy month. You got Mannix. All right, so you got Mannix giving this class. And who is this? Oh, so this is going to be at URI. So you're going to want to call URI or email PYOUNG at URI.com. So URI is the distributor, part supplier. That's who you're going to fill out your warranty with. And that's for the 7th. Okay, in Fredericks, Maryland. All right, I do believe quite a few people are going to try to attend that class. So I'll leave that up a little bit longer. You're going to want to call 973-824-7800. And then you can speak with Paul Young. And Paul Young will charge you for the class so you can get in there and get trained. Now, moving on. Also on the 7th, this is Spokane, Washington. All right. The person that you're going to want to contact is Jim Fryer, and their email, Jim's email is jfriar@thermalsupply.com. Thermalsupply.com. All right, moving on. So that was Spokane, Washington. Moving on to Lexington, Kentucky. All right. The person you're going to want to contact is Lloyd Brown at Ice Guys. So area code 502-966-4579. Lloyd with iceguys.com. So that's for our people in Lexington, Kentucky. Now, moving on. Let's see here what we have. We are going to Salt Lake City, Utah. I actually just put this information down today. I didn't get a chance to sort through it, but Salt Lake City, Utah. So Lane at nationalequipmentcorp.com. You can call the 801 number, 801-266-5824. And then we're going to go to the next one. Next one is Columbia, South Carolina. And there's Jim. All right. So you can email Jim. You can give Adam a call at area code 843-333-9883 for Manitowoc training in Columbia, South Carolina, and this is for the 8th. So hopefully these classes aren't booked up. Sorry for the late notice. It's been a very busy month. Also on the 8th in Madison, Wisconsin. All right, so you're going to want to call Don Stevens. Don Stevens has that training information. Wisconsin number 920-286-1009. And you're going to ask for Kim, and Kim will get you all signed up. Now it's the 8th. Moving on to, let's see here what we have. Salisbury, Maryland on the 8th. So you also want to call Fred Davis, FDAVIS at URI.com. So Fred Davis works for URI. So you call Fred Davis, area code 215-698-9100. Moving on to back to Washington. So Kimmerwick. All right, you're going to excuse me. I've never heard of Kimmerwick, Washington. This is for the 8th of March. You're going to call Jim Fryer again, area code 206-819-9067, and sign up for your class with Thermal Supply. Thermal Supply is going to be the host. They're going to be your distributor, and they should be able to fit you right in. I doubt that you would have a problem getting in a class in Kimmerwick. So we're moving on. This is also on the 8th, Louisville, Kentucky. That's also hosted by Ice Guys. Same information applies for the 8th. So hopefully you guys should get the hang of it by now. What I'm giving you, Tom Lee National Equipment Corporation for the 9th. And let's see here. Oh, that's Salt Lake City, Utah again. Now, also on the 9th, Augusta, Georgia, Jim Ballantyne. This is for the 9th, Augusta, Georgia. All the same information applies. So Augusta, Georgia, you're going to want to call Baker and get signed up for your class. Now, also on the 9th, in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, same thing applies for you. So Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the 9th is when you can have your class. You don't need to drive. All right. So you contact Kim at Don Stevens. So now we should move a little quicker now. Newark. All right. So Newark on the 9th, you're going to want to call Fred Davis. All right. Let's see what else we have on the 9th. Also in Washington, Yakima. Hope I'm saying that right. So you want to call Jim Fryer for the 9th. And let's see what else we got also on the 9th. In Evansville, Kentucky. Now, this is with Ice Guys again. This is on the 9th in Evansville, Kentucky. Now, we're going to move down. So those series of classes are done. We're going to move down to the 14th. So on the 14th, if you live in Grand Rapids, Michigan, that's your time to take class. This is going to be with, let's see here, Eric Windmuller. All right, so Eric Windmuller, whatever corporation that is, the phone number is 616-784-6671. So this is for the 14th, if you're in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Now, Colorado, Pueblo, Colorado, that is also on the 14th. All right, you're going to want to call Eric Chisholm and 303-893-1120. Eric Chisholm, and pay for your class and get all set up on the 14th. Jonathan Bailey is having a class on the 14th. I believe he is in Honolulu, Hawaii. So we have quite a few people over there in Hawaii. So here you go. The 14th. You don't need to come to the mainland. Jonathan Bailey is giving a class. URI in Hawaii is the host. So you're going to want to call area code 808-490-2040 and get set up in Honolulu. So on the 15th, let's see here, Greater Michigan Distributors. That's Grand Rapids. All right, so you got Grand Rapids, Michigan. You can go ahead and give area code 616-784-6671 a call. Now we're going to move on down to, let's see here, what is this? Colorado Springs. Eric Chisholm is handling this, and that is the 15th. All right, Jonathan Bailey. Let's see where in the world he is. Kona, Hawaii. Kona, Hawaii. I don't exactly know where my followers are in Hawaii. I just know that I have some followers in Hawaii. So on the 16th, Jonathan is going to go over to your island. 808-490-2042. So you don't have to go to Hawaii if you're in Kona. Moving on to the 16th in Michigan. So Mount Pleasant. Okay, this is going to be with GMD. Okay, Greater Michigan Distributors. So you're going to want to call 800-423-0192. And we're going to move on. We're almost at the end. So we've only got a couple of places left to go. So on the 16th, Eric Chisholm, he's giving a class in Fort Collins. So Eric Chisholm, Fort Collins on the 16th. Now, for where is this? Laurel, Maryland. Laurel, Maryland, March 28th. Here's your class. Everybody was wanting to know. Laurel, Maryland. That is the 28th. And for some reason, it is a 30th. So you're going to want to call them. You're definitely going to want to call them in advance and make sure if there's any other days that they have. So you're going to want to call, let's see here, 1-800-220-1991. and inquire about the class and the date. Always make sure to tell them where you're located in case there's something else that comes up. And this will be the last one. So for Houston, it's 321. That's going to be, Baker is the host. Tracy Smith, you're going to want to call. And it's actually the 21st, 22nd, and 23rd, I believe. And it's out in Pasadena this year. Normally it's on the west side of town. This time it's on the east side of town. And that is all I'm going to give you for this part of March. There are more cities. I just stopped around the 16th. So I'll do another video and I'll pick up from the 16th, because what we're missing, let's see here. Oh man, let me see what we're missing. What we're missing is when I stopped off at the 16th, you have more Fort Collins, you have more Honolulu, you got Kansas City in March, you got Myrtle Beach in March, Houston in March, Vegas is in March, Charleston is in March, Dodge City, Kansas, Savannah, Georgia is in March, Wichita, more Houston, more Vegas. Detroit is at the end of March. Laurel is in March. Well, I gave you guys Laurel. Anchorage, Alaska, you're coming up. So I'm going to try to do a video. I'm going to try to do it tomorrow. So Anchorage is coming up. That's the 28th. Don't be afraid to call your local distributor from Manitowoc, and they will give you this information. They'll sign you up. Detroit, Michigan is in the end of March. Fairbanks, Alaska, more Laurel, Maryland, Champaign. All right, downstate Illinois is going to be next month. Little Rock, Arkansas is going to be like next month. Macon, Georgia is going to be next month. Bloomington, Illinois is going to be next month. Burlington, Vermont. So it goes on and on and on from there. If I do not cover your city, if I do not cover your state, do not hesitate to, hit me up. Do not do not hesitate to hit me up online. Put the message in the comment section. That would be welcome. All right. So thank you all for watching the video. I'm trying to keep these things short. And I'll give you a part 2 with the second half of the month. Thank you.